guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now. It's a burgundy cranberry type of look on the eyes with intense lips. So if you want to be able to get this look, then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with the NYC Individual Eye palette. Is for brown eyes. So I'm just starting off setting my primed eyes with some concealer, and I'm just setting it with the white shade in the palette. Then I'm going with the second shade into it. It's a neutral brown, and I'm just using this as my transition shade. It's a bit pale, so I'm just doing some build up with the color and have to really pack it on there. In the Morphe 35OM palette, and I'm just using that shade I pointed at to blend it and give a bit more of depth into the crease. Then I'm going to go in that mix of those two shades, that bright orange and this camel-like shade, and just using this as deepening it up and warming up the look. Then I'll be going with that chocolatey brown shade, just creating more depth on the outer corners of my eye, and I'm packing it. What I'm really doing is just packing up that color in there. And then I went in with a fluffy, clean blending brush, and I'm just blending out the edges. Then I went into the Delance palette using that purpley shade. I got this palette on Amazon, and I think it's really great. It's amazing, and it's so pigmented, and it was really inexpensive. Using that exact same brush from the NYC palette, using the purpley shade. This is just going to start giving out the tone of the burgundy, which is purple shades that we want in the eyeshadow. And then back again with the fluffy blending brush. Sorry, I cannot speak today. Then from the same Delance palette, I'm grabbing some e.l.f. Mist and Fix spray on a flat shading brush, using that shimmery cranberry shade, and I'm just putting this on my lid, not bringing it all the way into the depth, just halfway there, like 3/4 in my lid, and just really building up the color. And then I went back again with that purple shade from the NYC and just darken it up a bit from any blending or covering I might have done by applying that shimmery shade. And as you can see, there is a lot of blending with that clean fluffy brush. Then from the Morphe 35OM brush palette, so I'm grabbing a e.l.f. brush, and I'm just building up more of the color in the outer corners, creating a bit of a wing with it. And then I came back and building up more the color from all the blending might have faded away with the shimmery shade in the Delance palette, which is basically the star of the show in this look. So I'm just packing it and making sure that it's well blended with the other shades. And went again and just blending a bit more of the purple shade and cranberry shade in there. Then with a makeup removing wipe, I just coconut water primer Organ Wear by Physicians Formula, and then I just went with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Foundation. This is in the color medium beige, and then I just started blending that out with my blending sponge, just tapping it all around. And then I went with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer that is in the color Honey. And then I went in with a lighter color, which would be light, and just dabbing some of it to highlight my face. And then blending that out with my blending sponge. I really like these concealers because they're really good coverage but so lightweight, so I totally recommend them. I mix those two shades just to get a bit more brightness and natural coverage in from it. Highlighting the face basically. Then I went with my Inglot Stage Sport Studio Mattifying Loose Powder and just started setting my concealer with my beauty sponge. I do the trick in which I inflate that part of my face, my cheeks, just to avoid any creasing lines from the smiling lines, and it's just making it anything more flawless. Then I went in with the L'Oreal powder that is Sun Beige W6 using a powder brush from Real Techniques, and then using my W7 The Bronzer Matte Compact Bronzer that I got from Amazon. I'm just bronzing out my face using the multitask brush from Real Techniques. I am bronzing beneath my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, because I like to do that, and obviously my neck. Then I went with my MUA translucent highlighting powder. It's in compact, so I was just using that with my tapered brush just to bring a bit more highlight into my face in the places where I applied concealer and cleaning up a bit the bronzing I did. Then I went with my Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour palette, and I'm just using that middle tone brown shade to start contouring my face and carving out those cheekbones, because let's face it, we live for that. Then I was also doing that to my forehead and my temples. I absolutely love to do that because I like to have a more sculpt forehead and face connecting to my cheekbones, so I'm just using the same brush. And then with the bronzing brush from from Eco Tools, I am just using that shading to carving out my jawline. Not making it anything too strong, but just creating a bit more of sharpness. And so with my nose, I went with a smaller tapered brush and just contoured the sides of my nose. Went on the front part, making a triangle. And beneath my lip, just to make it look a bit more voluminous, and obviously on the sides of my chin. Then with that Smashbox palette, I'm just using the blush that came with it, with the blush brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just applying blush. Really love this color, it's very natural, it's really nice, it's a bit of a mauvey undertone, so I totally recommend it. Then with my blending sponge, I'm just cleaning out my contour using my Inglot translucent powder and cleaning it out with my e.l.f. tapered brush. Then I went with my L'Oreal Lumi highlighter, and with a fan brush I just mixed all the colors and highlighted the tops of my cheekbones, then at the side of my temples. Then I also went on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my lip, and then my chin. Or well, my chin and then my lip. my Cupid's bow. Then I went to the NYC palette using again the same transition shade that we used at the beginning, just to start smoking it out the bottom lash line. I went with that intense like brick color type of shade from the 35OM palette, and just doing the exact same thing. And using again that fluffy brush and blending again, avoiding any strong lines. Then I went with those two shades and just smoking out, giving a bit more of that intense cranberry shade to my lower lash line, also with that brown shade. Then I went with a flat lining brush with the purple shade from the NYZ palette and added that to my bottom lash line to create more smokiness. And then there's me listening to Limp Bizkit. With my blending sponge and my loose powder, and started cleaning out the edges. Then I went with my L'Oreal gel eyeliner and an angled brush, and I started doing my eyeliner. I did my eyeliner on the top, and also I did tight line my lower lash line with that same gel liner and brush. Then I went with a flat shading brush and just used my Lumi highlighter to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone. Then I went with my MUA brow pencil in the colour Brunette, and I started out carving out the bottoms of my eyebrows and then the top part of them, just giving out the shape I wanted from my original shape, and just started filling them in. And then I'll be going with the other side using the spoolie and just blending that out to avoid any harsh lines and a full coverage around all the brow. Carving out those bitches. Then I went with this quad from Hard Candy. It's the brow powder duo and the soft brow wax. This is in the color medium dark. Then I went with the Brows Now by Hard Candy in the color Blonde and just set my brows. Then I went with an e.l.f. eyelash curler and started curling my eyelashes, and I started applying my my Max Factor mascara. This is the Clump Define mascara in the color black, and just started to put mascara on and darkening my eyelashes, my top lashes and my bottom lashes. Then I grabbed my lip crayon from Crayon 071 Cherry Kiss and outline my lips, and then fill them in. And then I grabbed the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color. This is in the color 08 Sweet Marsala Wine. After I finished applying my liquid lipstick, I just sprayed some e.l.f. Mist and Fix to set everything. And this is the final result. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and any comments on anything you wanna let me know. Please subscribe to my channel to keep tuned for more videos, and see you in my next video guys. Bye.